time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Diffuse, bond, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to FFC. I am your host, Coach, and we have a wonderful show for you today. Sorry for yesterday. I'm able to have our show for stream live live stream due to adulting and parenting. Just had to, had my daughter's Christmas show, and we had to take care of the truck. Bunch of worldly things that got a little bit involved, so I had to cancel yesterday's show. But we are here today, and we are here for a great show. So I hope you guys are here. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys in the playoffs are ready. Some of us are in our, the second week. So if you lose, if you had 165 and somebody else had 96, you better hope you don't get 75 this week. Matchups in the last 3 weeks of football, I'm telling you guys, it's horrible. And this is the first of the three. So the week 16. So we have a few things to discuss and get ready for. But real quick, let's pull up our stats from last night's game. What a game we had. Hey, Matthew Stafford, his elbow ain't hurting no more, you know what I mean? I apologize if you see a little tear come down Coach's eye. He ain't crying. I woke up this morning, I wiped my eye, and then next thing you know, I think I somehow, not with a nail, I think I somehow cut it a little bit, like when I rubbed it or something, I don't know. So it's a little leaky right now. Let's see here. All right, pull up our notes. Oh, good. We got some top scoring leaders to go over. Here. All right, let's see. So for week 16, Thursday Night Football, we have Demarcus Robinson with 6 receptions for 82 yards and a touchdown for a fantasy value of 20.2 points. Anybody started Demarcus Robinson? I've been seeing his name come up a few times. Good job if you started him. He's looks like he's been a late bloomer. And that's good because it looks like for the play. Hey, look, what they're trying to do now is they're trying to find weapons in all aspects. It's playoff time. They gotta, if Cup can't go or if Cup is double team, triple team, they gotta go somewhere else with the ball. They can't keep going to Puka. So they have to find other avenues. And I've been seeing Demarcus Robinson's name quite a bit lately. So good job for him. Matthew Stafford, of course, who's been actually playing really good lately. 24 for 34. 328 yards and 2 touchdowns for 20.7 fantasy points. Chris Olave, who's been balling out this year, 9 receptions for 123 yards for 23.3 fantasy points. Derek Carr, 27 for 40, which is absolutely atrocious. I don't like when those numbers are so far apart. I'm always come from the court, come for you when they're that far apart. This is what it is. Anything greater than 10, to be quite honest with you, I'm coming for your head, quarterbacks. 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 2 rushing yards for 25 fantasy points. And Puka Nacua, 16 rushing yards, 9 receptions for 164 yards and a touchdown. John, he almost had another one, boy, but they just That defense was strapping him, boy. He almost had two. I think he dropped one in there. Like he had it, and he wasn't able to secure it in the end zone. But good game last night. Good job on the Rams. They've now moved up to 8-7. They could possibly sneak past the Seahawks if they keep falling. So they got to be careful. But a good game, good game. So let's see. Anything in the comments? Nothing right now. All right. So since we don't have anything in the comments, we can actually jump right on over to our start and sit segment for the playoffs. You know, these Friday shows, they're gonna get smaller and smaller right now because I don't even think about it. Half the world ain't playing football no more. They're watching with the rest of us. So it's not that many fantasy teams. They're all playoffs. So it's people with the same rosters, the same people. It's kind of like it's not much changes you can really make outside of if the matchup just isn't good enough. If you can't pivot, you can't pivot. You're gonna have to start them no matter what. But you know, that's just kind of, you know, I'm gonna say don't play them, but you may not have a choice. You have to have them in your roster. I'm just saying don't play them based off matchups and what I think the player won't do. So these ones are gonna get a little bit tighter. So, but again, these Friday episodes are gonna actually get a little bit shorter as the season comes to a closing end, because after this week, it's semifinals if they're not this week already. So playoffs they're shrinking. It's almost time for the Super Bowls, fantasy championship. So you know, a lot of names won't necessarily get called, or if they're getting called, you know, based on the matchup, I'm telling you, don't play them, and hopefully you don't even have them on the roster because they're on the roster that lost, so you won't even have to worry about it. You know, let's see. So let's get started with quarterbacks. Let's see. I mean, I forget Carson Wentz is a Ram, guys. All right. Jalen Hurts against the Giants. Monday night. Yeah, you can start Jalen Hurts. That Giants defense isn't that great. The hype is Tommy, not the defense. So you can absolutely start Jalen Hurts. Josh Allen versus the Chargers is an absolute must. You better, you stupid if you don't kind of start, right? Patrick Mahomes against the Raiders. That one. That one could be a bit tricky. You know, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, no. All right. So, since week 8, and we are now going into week 16, Patrick Mahomes has only had one 20-point game, and that was against the Raiders. Outside of that 20-point game, since week 8, it's been 5, 15, 16, that 20-yard, that 20-pointer, 13, 13, 64, 15, 7. Could his receiver show up this game? I mean, they didn't show up last game, so they did enough to beat the Patriots. So I say this: if you're looking for 20 points, you can start Patrick Mahomes. If you're looking for more than 20 points, maybe another quarterback you may have to go. If they don't have anything for him to throw to outside of Travis Kelce, so unless Travis Kelce is dropping 3 touchdowns in this game against Vegas, Patrick Mahomes is not going to have good numbers. Lamar Jackson against San Francisco, that is a sit. You do not start that. Sorry, not against San Francisco. I don't think it's going to be a mauling. But he's not even in the MVP race. They're trying to make it to the playoffs. If they beat San Francisco, it won't be by Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? It'll be by low points, field goal. They're up by, just a touch because it's 9-6 type. Maybe 16-10. I don't know. Something. It's gonna be a low scoring game. It's not gonna be that high. Both these defenses are gonna play pretty well. And I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be a low scoring game. One touchdown per team, maybe. But I think it will be more field goals in this game. So I'm not starting Lamar Jackson. I'm not even starting Purdy, to be quite honest with you. He's coming up in the 2+. I'm not starting Purdy against Baltimore. This is where he may only have 2 touchdowns. You throw 4 touchdowns against this Baltimore defense, I don't want to hear nothing else about Purdy being basic, about being a game manager. I don't want to hear none of that. If he go out here against this Baltimore Ravens defense and he embarrasses them with 4 touchdowns, everybody can shut their mouth about Brock Purdy, okay? I'm being safe in saying don't start him due to the fact he may only get 1 or 2 touchdowns against this Baltimore Ravens defense. If y'all are smarter than me and you know more than me, make your move now. Coach is just here for guidance and advice. I ain't here to, but again, Baltimore's defense is good, but San Francisco's is better. I just feel like it's it's going to be a low-scoring offensive game due to the fact that both defenses play well. Now, they could still take the lead, San Francisco, but see, that could be Christian McCaffrey rushing rather than Brock Purdy throwing. So, but again, Brock Purdy can come out in this game and drop 4 touchdowns as well. Again, he is, I guess you could say, running for MVP. So, he's got, it's like you can't shrink now. It's kind of like you got to go all out. And that's what he's going to do. I'm just saying the connections, it could be a lot of drop passes. And on Birdie's part, the defenses could just be, on these receivers a lot better. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Purdy is going to go out here and play bad. I'm just saying I think both defenses are going to play pretty well. You started if you think. I think he's going to go out and ball again for another 4. I'm going to go in. You can start Purdy. You can start Purdy against Baltimore. Hey, it's playoff, baby. Take a risk. If we think because why say we think he's that guy and then bench him, right? Nope. If we think Purdy is him, we start Purdy. We gotta take it. We gotta take the losses. He done took us to the playoffs. He done did all this work. We even failed with him when he failed 3 games. So we gotta sit here and ride with him now that he's in the playoffs for us. So yeah, you start Brock Purdy. Tua Tagovailoa against Dallas is a start. CJ Stroud against Cleveland. How's he doing with he should be good too. He should be cleared. If he practiced this week, yeah, he's looking to return to action against week 16. So I'm glad they kept him out. I'm glad they won. And yes, I'm starting CJ Stroud against Cleveland. Justin Fields against Arizona. Yeah, actually, I would start Justin Fields against Arizona. Y'all didn't see that one coming. I don't like Arizona's defense. And Justin Fields, I'm not saying he's playing better. I'm saying he has he ain't got 20. It's 4. He missed all these games. Then he got 21 when he came back. Ain't no film. He got 10 when they got film. Bye week 24 against Detroit, which was, I don't know how that happened. And then 9 against Cleveland. But against Arizona, I think he could drop another 20, like 21, 24. Yeah, I think that's in a good range for him. So yeah, I would start Justin Fields against Arizona. He might even drop a 30 on you just because Arizona's defense is not that good. Trevor Lawrence against Tampa Bay. I'm going to start them. Tampa's defense is not great. So, yes, you can start Trevor Lawrence. Jordan Love against Carolina. Yes, it's a start. Jared Goff against Minnesota. I'm a little weary about starting Jared Goff. I know he's been playing great, right? But Chicago was a good defense in some way. And look, they gave him 4. He did beat Denver, and Denver's supposed to be a good defense. He beat Green Bay, and Green Bay's supposed to be a good defense. He had 18 against Green Bay. He only had 12 against Vegas. He only had 9 against Baltimore. He had 11 against Green Bay. I say he can get 16 plus against Minnesota. If you're looking for a super flex start, you can start Jared Goff that spot. Like a 2-quarterback league. I wouldn't make him my main quarterback this week against Minnesota. I think Minnesota's defense has gotten a lot better. More because exactly 16 points ain't doing it for me in the playoffs. 18 points, I need 25 plus. That's what we're looking for. Like Jordan Love, 22 plus, I can deal with that in the playoffs. Trevor Lawrence, 22 plus, I can deal with that. I'm even saying start Justin Fields. Why? 24 plus in the playoffs. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I walk back my statement about Purdy, because Purdy might be throwing another 3-4 touchdowns against Baltimore. So yes, give me Brock Purdy in the playoffs. And if he don't, well, we want to take that L, because this ain't the time to be scary. If we think he's running for MVP like Dak is, Dak gonna go out here against Miami and fling that bad boy. Boy, that game between Tua and Dak, it's gonna be a beautiful game. I do believe they both would also turn over the ball. Give me 8, Dak. He said he's not throwing more than 10. I need 3 more. All right, after he throws one against Miami. Anyway, but that's gonna be a good game. I ain't still gonna throw a pick. It's gonna be a good game. I'm thinking. I want to do point prediction. I think play, but again, I'm telling you to start both Dak and Tua. So that means do not start Miami or Dallas' defense this week. You could possibly sneak in the 49ers. They might get you 12 if they can hold Baltimore back some. But we'll see what happens, because they're likely balling. But again, I just don't see too many people move ball against 49ers. Let's see. Kyler Murray against Chicago. What'd you do last week, Kyler? 13. See, that's ugly. You only got 13 points. And yet Trey McBride had all that work. And you only had 13 points. You threw 2 interceptions. Well, that'll do it. You only had 211 yards. So you have not thrown over 250 except one time. Woo! Bro, I'm not starting Kyler Murray against Chicago. Nope. That's sad, right? I'm not doing it. Sam Howell against New Jersey. The numbers aren't where I need them right now in the playoffs. And you're playing against the Jets. I don't know if the Jets are going to fold, though. But defensively, I mean, they're still really, really good. And Sam Howell's offensive line is the worst offensive line in the NFL, hands down. So Bieniemy got some work to do when he take over the team this year. Start with the offensive line. I think the defense is fine. You need a better coordinator to move pieces around, bring in some free agent pieces, but you need to focus on the draft side. You need to focus on first-round picks on the offensive lineman. Build and create a wall to protect your future quarterback. That you have the running backs. I'm even telling you to still keep the receivers you got. All right, because y'all were doing just fine in the beginning of the season with them. You just need a better coach so that can coach that defense up. But I think you really just need to focus on offensive linemen come to draft, and possibly if you can sign a big name offensive lineman in the free agency, that'd be awesome. Maybe a trade, but I prefer free agency. Free agent offensive, I don't know. For me, trading for an offensive lineman is not worth the value you would get for an offensive lineman coming in free agency. I don't know. I like them better. I don't know what it is. I prefer free agent linemen. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's just I like them better. Maybe they're hungry because the trade. Maybe Buddy didn't want to leave. With free agency, he's in free agency for a reason. He wants to test the market. He wants to prove to a team, I'm that lineman you want. I mean, real talk. So I don't know. I like free agency linemen better than trade linemen. I like receivers that get traded. They're ready to go. They're unhappy. They've expressed it. Trade me. That's what I like. Yeah, don't worry. One-on-one with Coach this year. We're gonna dabble into those little things about what Coach likes and don't like about certain things like that. So, all right, let's keep moving. Where are we at? Geno Smith against Tennessee, do not start. Baker Mayfield against Jacksonville, start. Jake Browning against Pittsburgh, start. Josh Dobbs, who's the quarterback this week? Jaron Harrell. So Dobbs is not a third string. Jeez. Well, I like the coach because he don't like you. He gonna cut you down. I don't know. I just hope. Let me see. I don't know. He's been changing some things on the team, and so losing right now ain't what he wants, and he's gonna. Right now, that's a lot of teams. Just if you're not panning out right now, you're getting cut. You know changes to be made literally week by week at this point. So that's just all that is. Um, Joe Flacco, no. Nick Mullins, nope. Bryce Young, nope. Tommy DeVito against Philly. You scored 10 against New Orleans. You cleaned up that 24-34. You had 10 against New Orleans with no touchdown. I mean, I like it. I know. We were like, why this dude just keep giving Tommy a pass? Y'all not seeing what I see. That's the problem. And that's okay. You'll never will see what I see until it's already done. And then I get to sit back and be like, well, just go back and watch weeks this, and this, and you'll see it again. But 10 points with no touchdown was it's pretty cool. It's not fantasy. It's not per fantasy. That's so I'm just talking on the caliber of this is the future. Oh, I like the movie made personally in his personal life, cutting that doggone agent of his who tried to spike up a price rack on a little small business basically. And Tommy went and did basically a face-to-face with the business and charged them absolutely nothing. Basically signed with a new agency. You will not ruin the face of Tommy DeVito in New York. I don't know what that guy was thinking about price jacking like that. Just because, dude, he's 3 for 5, and I'm wrong. I say 4. He's 3 for 5. 5 for 3 as a starter. That's good, but let's not taint him by doing crap like that in his name. That's bogus. Okay, this is a good kid. He's trying to win football games for his team. Okay, he's not even the starter. He's still the backup right now. Daniel Jones is still the starting quarterback. I want Daniel DeVito to be that, and it will happen. Just trust coach. However, as the Saints have me slow down, so I need to slow down. But I do like Tommy DeVito against Philly because Philly don't have a passing defense. So I do like it. I don't think he's going to throw big. It's not going to be, let me see. What was his biggest game? What? 246. So I don't even think he's going to get that. Again, it ain't Tommy. Them receivers are garbage now. Okay, he only has, looks like he's finding the connection with one. And Darren Waller's back, so hopefully that does a little something too. So I don't know. I like Tommy DeVito. If you're looking for a quarterbacks in the flex league, Tommy might be a good way to go in that league in the playoffs. Because hey, risk for reward. It's the playoffs right now. We can't be coy. Marcus Mariota, are you even starting? No, he's not starting. Aiden O'Connell, nope. Desmond Ritter, no. No, Desmond Ritter ain't playing. It's Taylor Heineke. No. Either one is a no. Drew Lock against Tennessee is a no if Geno Smith doesn't play. Bailey Zappi, no. Ryan Tannehill, I'm not even going to. Easton Stick, nope. You're going to get murdered in that game, guy. Murdered. Mitch Trubisky, no. Tyson Bagnet, no. Oh, wait. You pointing to say your name. All right, running backs. Kyron, nope. He already had a great game. Christian McCaffrey against Baltimore is a start. Austin Eckler against Buffalo, no. Saquon Barkley against Philly, yes. Travis Etienne against Tampa Bay, yes. Tony Pollard against Miami. No, not doing Tony Pollard. Derrick Henry against Seattle, yes. Bijan Robinson against Indiana, no. Josh Jacobs against Kansas City, no. Raheem Mostert against Dallas, yes. Joe Mixon against Pittsburgh, yes. Jameer Gibbs against Minnesota, yes. Rashad White against Jacksonville, yes. Breece Hall against Washington, yeah. Defense is trash. DeAndre Swift against New York, I want to say yes, but they vultured. So he only got 9 points last week. He didn't get his zone, so I'm gonna say no to DeAndre Swift. James Cook against Chargers, yes. Kenneth Walker, against Tennessee. Are you playing Walker? I'm gonna say no. He's still dealing with backfield or shoulder issues. Jesus, no, don't worry about him. Isaiah Pacheco against Vegas. It's a yeah. I mean, there's nothing else out there really. Jonathan Taylor is a start against Atlanta. Yep, he's back. He's been in practice all week, so he's starting. David Montgomery, what did you do? Because I hope you didn't screw me last week. You got 10. You got 10. It wasn't Raheem Mostert numbers last week, but you got 10. That I'm happy about because at least you didn't get under that. I just wish we didn't. I wish we would have went Raheem Mostert and Jameer Gibbs, but hopefully you still made it with playing both Montgomery and Jameer. I think it was Hamilton. I think that was his name. Devon A-Chain against Dallas. I think you're out, right? Oh no, he's playing Sunday. He only had 9 points though, so I'm not sure if he's a good start this week. Aaron Jones, no. Rashad Stevenson, no. Ramondre Stevenson, Najee Harris against Cincinnati. He's a vulture at this point, but nah, hell no. James Conner against Chicago, yeah. Javonte Williams against New England. New England's in upset mode. I'm gonna say no. Zach Moss, no. Brian Robinson Jr. Are you playing? No, I don't think he's playing this week. So I think it's back to Antonio Gibson, which I would start against the Jets because there's nothing else to start. Jerome Ford is a start. Jalen Warren is a start. Nothing else. Gus Edwards is a Gus Edwards is a start. They're going to run the ball against San Francisco as best they can. So he may get a goal line vulture. Alexander Madison, no. Chuba Hubbard, yes. Devin Singletary, yes. Ezekiel Elliott. So if Stevenson can't play, it goes back to Zeke, basically. That's what happened. So yeah, if that happens, if Stevenson can't go, I would start Zeke. Damian Pierce, no. J. Dillon, no. Ty Chandler. I'm gonna say yeah to Ty Chandler. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Ty. I like what I thought, like 23 for 132. And I think he can do that against Detroit. Detroit's defense isn't that great right now. So I think he could possibly do something similar. So I'm gonna take the risk on Ty Chandler this week. Zach Cabernet is a start if Walker can't go. Antonio Gibson is a start. Khalil Herbert, nope, no start. Kareem Hunt, no. Tajay Spears, oof, no. Well, against Seattle, I think I would flex him if you have the opportunity to flex him. Yeah, I like Tajay Spears against Seattle. Tyler Algier, nope. They just got him vulturing, really. Jarrett McKinnon, no. Deontay Foreman, no. Samaje P. Ryan, no. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, no. Dalvin Cook, no. Roshan Johnson, no. All right, let's move over to wide receivers. Check the comments real quick. All right, so no comments. Let's move over to the wide receivers. Let's see. Tyreek Hill. Let's see if you're playing this week. He's questionable. If he's cleared, he'll play. It's a late Sunday game though, so be careful. Because if he's not playing by 1 o'clock and you find out by that afternoon game, like while those afternoon games are playing, that Tyreek Hill will not play against Dallas, and you don't have a substitute, you're in trouble. So be have somebody on your roster you can pivot at that 425 game too if Tyreek Hill cannot go. Pay attention to that, guys, okay? He's playing late, and we don't know. We'll find out hopefully today at 4 o'clock that he's good to go. If we don't find out today at 4, that means we're not going to find out till Sunday late. So you better have a pivot or you about to have a donut in the playoffs if Tyreek Hill does not play. All right? So be very careful. Seen that happen too many times to people. Hell, it happened to me once, and I wasn't paying attention. CeeDee Lamb against Miami is a start. A.J. Brown against the Giants is a start. Stephon Diggs against the Chargers. Hey, Stephon Diggs going off. It's in L.A. Stephon Diggs going to have 2 touchdowns. I'm not saying why. It ain't cold in L.A. right now. And they got a dome. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Minnesota is a start. Justin Jefferson against Detroit is a start. Devontae Adams against Kansas City. It's getting there. Yeah, you can start him. You can start Devontae. Chase is out. Deebo Samuels is a start. Excuse me. Keenan Allen is out. Jalen Waddle is a start. DK Metcalf against Tennessee. Let's be fair. And he's a start. He's a flexer. Mike Evans against Jacksonville is a start. Brandon Ayuk is a start. Garrett Wilson is a start. DJ Moore is a start. Michael Pittman, if he clears concussion, is a start. So he was listed as full participant in Thursday practice. So he should be good to go. So he's a start. DeAndre Hopkins is a start against Seattle. Calvin Ridley against Tampa Bay. No. Amari Cooper, no. T. Higgins, no. Nico Collins, yes. Adam Thielen, no. Chris Godwin, yes. Tyler Lockett, nope. Terry McLaurin, no. Rashee Rice, yes. Zay Flowers. What's going on with you, Flowers? He was limited at practice with a foot. He'll be ready for Monday's game against San Francisco. That's good because it's a Monday night game, but I'm actually not going to start him. Nope, not starting Zay Flowers. Jordan Addison is a start. Cortland Sutton is not a start. Deontay Johnson is not a start. Jacoby Myers. It's a risky start. Jacoby is a risky start against Kansas City. He's a risky start. Christian Watson. He did not practice Thursday. I'm not touching Watson. Marquise Brown, nope. Drake London. He's been carrying. No, he's not. Oh, yeah. I'm tripping. That's Chris Olay. George Pickens against Cincinnati, no. Gabe Davis, no. Brandon Cooks, yes. Jerry Jeudy, no. Odell Beckham, no. Jackson Smith, Enigma, yes. Jalen Reed, yes, if he's good to go. He is questionable. Jahan Dotson, no. Tyler Boyd, no. Curtis Samuel, no. Josh Downs, what have you ever been up to? Nope. It's all about Michael Pittman. Romeo Dobbs, yes. Noah Brown, yes. That's it. All right, tight ends. What do we have here for tight ends? Travis Kelce is a start. TJ Hockenson is a start. George Kittle, do not start. Oh, no, you can start George Kittle against Baltimore. Sam Laporta is a start. Evan Ingram is a start. David Njoku is a start. Jake Ferguson is a start. Dallas Goedert, no start. Dalton Kincaid, do not start. Cole Kmet, don't start. Ooh, let me check. Ooh, he's coming back. Start Cole Kmet. Trey McBride, start. Dalton Schultz, don't start. Kyle Pitts, don't start. Darren Waller, start. Pat Fairmount, don't start. Isaiah Likely, start. Logan Thomas, don't start. I hate his name. Tennessee Titans tight end, don't start. Gerald Everett, don't start. Cade Otton. Cade, you're dropping, bro. No, don't start Cade. Hunter Henry against Denver is a start. He's like the only guy Zappy can, I guess, throw to. Tyler Conklin, no. Jonnu Smith, no. Tucker Kraft, no. Michael Mayer, no. Dawson Knox, no. And that's it for tight ends. Defenses. San Francisco's a start. Cowboys, no. Bills, yes. Browns, no. Jets, yes. I would start the, let me see. Yeah, I start Jets defense. Dolphins defense against Dallas, no. Ravens defense, no. Chiefs defense against Vegas, no. Steelers, no. Philly, no. Falcons, no. Colts, yes. Packers defense, yes. Texans defense, yes. Commanders, no. Vikings defense, no. Broncos defense, yes. Jacksonville Jaguars defense, no. Patriots defense, yes. It's gonna be a low scoring game between both. It's gonna be a defensive game between both, really. So I start both defense, to be honest with you. Bucks defense, no. Bears defense, yes. Seattle's defense, no. Chargers defense, no. Raiders defense, no. Bengals defense, yes. Guys, it's Mitch Trubisky. You start every defense against Mitch Trubisky. Giants defense, no. Panthers defense, no. Titans defense, no. Cardinals defense, no. And our favorite position in football, kickers. Justin Tucker start. Brandon Aubrey start. Jake Elliott. Yes, you can start Jake Elliott. Harrison Buckner. Yes. No, actually. No, I wouldn't start Harrison Buckner. Evan McPherson. Yes. Against Pittsburgh. Yeah. Jake Moody, yes. Tyler Bass. Not really. No. Matt Gay, no. Cameron Dicker, no. Jason Myers, no. Dustin Hopkins, no. Nick Folk, no. Jason Sanders, yes. Young Hoku, yes. Brandon McManus, no. Hell no. Daniel Carlson, no. What is wrong with these kickers? Chris Boswell, no. Cario Santos, yes. Eddie Pinero, no. You're not getting a field goal range. That's the problem. Matt Prater, no. Chase McClellan, yes. Anders Carlson, yeah. Anders Carlson is a start. Greg Zerline is a start. Will Lutz is a start. Kylie Fairbairn is a start. Greg Joseph, nope. Michael Bagney, jeez, no. Oh, he must have just started. No. Joey Slide, nope. These kickers suck. So if I said no to him, if you ain't got no choice, good luck with 7 points from your kicker. Everybody's kicking about to. It's like I said, it's the matchups. It don't look like a lot of kickers are going to get in field goal range. So playoffs, baby, playoffs. It doesn't matter. Playoffs. That's just the way it goes. So I guess what I can say is all those kickers that I said don't start, you ain't gonna have a choice. You're gonna have to start. Because everybody's gonna get like, you'll beat that team because his kicker got 6 and you got 8. So let's do that again then. Justin Tucker, of course, is a start. Brandon Aubrey start. Jake Elliott start. Harrison Buckner. Yeah, you can start Harrison Buckner against Las Vegas. Evan McPherson is a start. Jake Moody is a start. Tyler Bass. Yeah, you can start Tyler Bass. Get you 8 points. Cameron Dicker. I don't think he's even going to get. Nah, he's not even going to get in any ranges. So that's what we need to look at. Who's not getting in field goal ranges? That's who we can't start. Dustin Hopkins, if he can get us 8-9, yep. So we start Dustin Hopkins. Nick Folk in Seattle. No, we don't do that. Too many fives. Jason Sanders. against we start Jason Sanders. Young Ho Koo, we do start again. Brandon McManus. 7s and 8s. No, he got a -1. We don't touch that. Daniel Carlson. He's risky. He's a no. Boswell, no. Cario Santos was a yes. Eddie Pinero, no. Matt Prater. He's risky. No. Chase McCollum, yeah. Anderson Carlson, give me 8. Yes, we start Anderson Carlson. Greg Zerline. Nope. Michael Bagley, no. Greg Joseph, no. Kami Fairbairn, yes. Joey Slide, no. Chad Ryland, Chad, you might get some. No, hell no. All right, so now that's it for kickers. Oh, we got a chat. What we got here? What we got? Jonathan Santiago, my guy. What we got? Pick one to sit. Singletary, Ty Chandler, Walker, Barkley, full point, 2 points per rush. If I had to sit one, I'm saying Walker. Yeah, I'm saying Walker. Let me see something about Singletary real quick. I know. I think I even said start Singletary. So let me just double check something real quick because the quarterback is back. They did win last week. Spirits are high. Still fighting for a playoff spot. But he had 21 points without his quarterback last week with 26 carries. They said we leaning on you. We need the points. And Buddy delivered with 121 rushing yards. This is an absolute with 4 catches for 49 yards. He put in work with no touchdown and got 21 points. This is an absolute yes. We start Singletary. And Walker is going to be, let's see. Kenneth Walker. You, sir, are still dealing with a shoulder injury, if I'm not mistaken. So Walker, shoulder, did not participate in Thursday's practice. Let's see. After sitting out Wednesday's walkthrough due to a shoulder issue, so he didn't even practice fully on Wednesday, Walker now has missed back-to-back sessions to begin Week 16 prep. His activity level Friday likely will be key to how the Seahawks decide to list him on their final injury report for Sunday's game against Tennessee. I don't like anybody playing against Tennessee's defense this late in the season. I've said that, I think, on a few shows already because of what they're doing defensively to people. Like they do it every year. They may start rough in the beginning of the season, and then where does Tennessee always end up at the end? And that's because their defense literally they hit a notch and they turn it up, and now you can't do nothing against them. So no, I'm actually sitting Walker. I'm going with Singletary, Ty Chandler, and of course Barkley. All right, so again, that was supposed to be a short show today. I do apologize. I do have more errands that I have to run, but I did not want to miss out on giving the show today because I didn't miss one yesterday. So everybody, please, good luck to you all in the playoffs this week. There's quite a few of you who do watch that you're in the playoffs, so congratulations, good luck. I hope you win. I hope I see a lot of you come to me next week saying that you did it again. All right, so good luck to a lot of you. I will see you all Wednesday and Thursday, but I will not see you Friday because, hold on, let me check my calendar. Coach might be off a little bit. That's right here in front of me. Let Coach check the calendar real quick. And it's only because FFC is going to go on a pause for a couple of days so I can get situated at Disney, But let's see here. We're good. So yeah, next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are back on schedule for those 3 days of live shows, getting ready for week 17. Oh my God. So let's enjoy week 16. Again, if you're not in the playoffs this week, enjoy football, have a barbecue. Hey, come to Coach's house on Christmas, having a Christmas party. Come enjoy. So enjoy your time this weekend, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you all. I'll see you guys after Christmas. So please enjoy all these beautiful football games. We got a wonderful Monday night football game for Christmas, so I'm excited about that. So you guys enjoy the holidays. Enjoy your time with your families. Coach loves every single last one of you. I'm out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.